Greetings and blessings in the name of Jesus. I come to you today with an update regarding the UK and the situation that they have been faced with, flooding. And I'm calling this vid, London Bridge is falling down. Because yesterday I saw on the BBC News that a wall collapsed at Chatham Theatre Royal site. And two sinkholes also appeared in the same area called Kent. They have been receiving a lot of rain. So the foundations are crumbling. And when that happens, buildings are going to collapse. Then today, I found another article called London Minicab Driver Dies as Building Falls on Her Car. A woman was killed when a building collapsed and the masonry fell upon her car and killed her. Two passengers were also injured that were in the car with her. And people were evacuated from a nearby building because of the unstable buildings and the sinkholes. Then another article today there that a sinkhole has caused homeowners to be evacuated because the sinkhole is growing. So here we go with the floods getting worse. The other thing I want to mention about the floods is that about 4 days ago I read an article that the geologist said that the flooding will get worse even if it doesn't rain because the water that is saturated the ground is filling the water table, and of course that's going to rise and it doesn't have anywhere to go. So that's just my update on the UK. They're facing enforcement of same-sex marriage law on March 13th. Then the Noah movie comes out March 28th. And on March 29th, the UK could start having their first same-sex marriages. So we are in the last days. The United States is also expanding Sodom and Gomorrah. The West Virginia courts have overturned the ban on same-sex marriage. So now they're in appeals, and it's possible that same-sex marriage is going to happen there. Also in Kentucky, they will accept or recognize same-sex marriages that have taken place where it's legal in other states, but they will not allow same-sex marriage to happen there yet. So the snow and the ice is still building up. It's not melting. And as it keeps increasing, that just increases the chances of flooding when springtime comes, when it warms up. I have a feeling it's going to happen around March, the end of March, probably when that Noah movie comes out. That it's probably going to get really warm very fast, and all the snow is going to melt. The rivers are frozen. The Great Lakes are frozen. So where is this water going to go? Unless you live on a hill, you better start making preparations for a flood that is coming. Get your paperwork together, important things. Get a boat if you can, a rowboat or a canoe, you're going to need it. If you can't swim, I would get some life jackets. You have to prepare because we come from the UK, our country. The people who came here, the pilgrims came from there. And whatever happens there is going to happen here. The blood moons are coming too, so there's going to be a lot of turmoil, a lot of, more wars, famine, the drought's gonna get worse. Diseases, the flu is hitting hard here in California. People are dying from it. So we can expect to see more plagues. I would expect to see more pestilence, especially when all this warm weather comes. When springtime comes, there's going to be all this water. It's going to be contaminated. There could be diseases happening that we haven't seen before. And we just need to stay in prayer, stay strong, and just trust in the Lord. He's going to take us out of this, that He's taking care of us, those that believe in and trust in Him. So this is just an update, and I'm sure I'm going to be making more as time goes on. God bless.